May God be with you all.
I appreciate that, Edward. I do. That's, you know, I've seen you around. Edward, being on the same panel.
It's really not me. It's not who I am.
Hey, Barbie.
I got triggered.
Hold on, Jay. I will do this too. Barbie, again, I'm sorry for what had happened, okay? I truly, honestly am. And now everybody can hear it, so everybody knows I'm saying it, and it wasn't a forced, you know, apology. I honestly mean it.
I'll do one
I don't
better.
have a problem with Barbie. I really don't.
That little Barbie told us this isn't the end of it. You're going to hear about this. My God, she was right. Get the word on that one.
Yeah, it's Pizzagate. It's Pizzagate. You'll be hearing about this in 2028.
Yeah, that happens when you got flying monkeys that do what you say, or if somebody
That's
don't
what
like
happens if you
something
tell the
they do
truth.
and say, and they got flying monkeys that go after you. People that can't think for themselves.
I mean, we got our own community, but they don't go hunting people for
Right,
us.
Kevin? Time for Pizzagate. Go away, like Watergate.
Can I just clarify something really fast here?
Who is this?
So this all came up again because
Barbie.
you guys were threatening other people within the community.
With what?
With a German lady and what you were doing with her.
What did I do? How did
That
I
is
threaten
why the
German
phone
lady?
came up.
Okay, hold on.
Her name?
And apparently you were threatening her to dox
No.
her or something of that sort.
I said I was going to use her name like she uses everyone else's name. With
Yeah,
immunity.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with
Absolute
doing
impunity.
exactly
She does
what she is?
Even
See,
boys,
I would believe that, but everybody here already knows her name, so I'm guessing that that's not what she was mad about.
Oh,
That is what she was mad at. She was gaslighting so that everyone would attack us.
What was
That's
that
what it
live stream about that I didn't watch, but that was about German lady?
I don't know. Which one?
Stay tuned and find out, lame troll. Stay tuned.
I mean, I got her on audio talking about how they're demonetizing all these people. They're taking all their stuff down. She's saying it. She's like, well, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. I mean, so, you know.
Because they're probably doing something wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
So
maybe
maybe John was doing something wrong, and in the end, they said, give it back to him. It wasn't quite there. We didn't pull the plug. YouTube did. And he won his appeal.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about your stupid.
I get you don't like us, and I get you don't want to try to gaslight everything we say or turn everything into a hateful thing.
See,
we've been
this is
fighting
why-
with John for a year, and then he has this other woman go up and attack us for him. Right? That's what he does.
you can't do it
So
right
that's why we got into it with her. She even said that 2025, her only mission was to create another channel to take my wife down. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because we had an argument with John. I mean, let's be real here. This is what's
Okay, but
going on.
those are just words on the internet, just like I did with you, correct?
Correct.
Well,
And then you went straight to
no,
threatening.
it's not words because they took Dave 25.
Wait.
Not to
Oh,
mention,
they
let me
got
just bring
Mark's
this up
stuff.
before I forget. I do recall when this whole you sending the pizza thing happened, and people
Yeah,
from
yeah.
your community started coming in here, threatening all of us as well. Do you
Just
recall that happening?
just like this Edward fella did. I mean, it happens.
Well,
I don't
Edward-
tell him to do it.
Edward
Yeah.
is a very nice guy, and I appreciate him sticking up for me. He didn't know the whole story, and sometimes that's what happens. People argue because they don't know the whole story,
Mhm.
right?
And sometimes people back up their friends when they don't know the whole story.
Right.
So I'm sure my friends that
But
come over here, they're not here now.
I didn't
They did it
hear
when it all popped off.
I didn't hear Eddie threaten you about going real life. Your friends threatened it, came in here and said like these horrible things. I would have to go back and look at my screenshots.
They're all
but-
individuals,
Which friends?
and I have no control of what people say.
Not
Okay,
for
so
sure.
I really
just like
don't.
Edward.
I don't,
Hold
I
on,
don't
Jay, just like
authorize that.
Edward.
I don't condone that.
Edward went after Jay because you're his friend, and he even said
He
he's going
was
to go after
arguing
his
with
friend.
him on the internet. He wasn't threatening him.
No, Jay.
No, Edward. No, we just had a little argument.
Oh, I thought you said
That's
he
not the
threatened
same
you
thing.
on. I thought you said he
No,
threatened
he was.
you.
When I say threatening, he was like telling me to watch my shit or whatever. I don't know. He wrote some comments. I mean, maybe threatening may have been the wrong
Maybe I'm
terminology,
threatening,
but he was arguing with me. He was attacking me because of I don't even remember one of these
I
things,
think just
Barbie
going
girl or something.
forward, if you guys want to stick around and not have any more problems, just don't do that stupid shit, right?
So,
It's
so
really
you're saying
simple.
do it anonymously like the rest of them do?
No, people want to do it anonymously.
Really? They don't do it anonymously. How many pizzas does Berg get a week?
That's
Nobody owns
Bert.
that.
Bert's is a very different character. In a
It was an analogy. It's an analogy. All right. We owned up one thing, and people think that's all we do. It's not the
I just want to point out that 90% of those pizzas that Burge gets, he orders himself. He loves pizza.
Maybe. I don't know. I just know that people do dirty shit in the backgrounds and never own it.
Okay, well, if you
Hey,
want to
dog.
be one of them, then that's where
No,
you're
I don't.
Thank you, dogs.
Here's the thing.
no problem. Just stop it.
Barbie, we didn't seek you out, right? You know what happened.
Yeah,
Right?
I
You
did
got
to test
you
you
made
because
your
I
own
knew that's what
comments,
you
and that's
guys
what triggered
already
us,
did.
and that's how we got here.
You're not
Don't
only
go
doing
after
it
people.
here. You're not only doing it here, but you're doing it in your own communities. I've been told about other communities that you've done it in, so I already know who the fuck.
And you got receipts on those.
You've been
Okay,
told.
here,
No, you can't do that on YouTube. You got to
Yeah.
see it for yourself.
I'll send them to
gotta see
Emily.
it
I have her
for
email.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you're
I
talking
have
about
on real life many a fucking times in my 20 years on this thing, but you know,
it's
it's not.
probably
it's
Misfit
not-
Mafia
all right,
Queen,
she's talking.
which we got receipts on how they
Oh,
were
God.
scamming so many people about their house burning down to get money. And so we called them out. And then their friend Jamie, pretty much the same thing. Her husband, who was in the military, decided to try to scam a city because they wanted to
You
get
know, this was prior to you guys even knowing who the fuck I was. Okay. So
Yeah,
it's one of those-
that's right. Nothing's changed about us. Nothing's.
You're the
Now here's
same
the thing with
people.
Belinda,
You go
Misfit
real life
Mafia.
on people. When you get
Misfit
your
Mafia
feelings
was
hurt,
squatting
that's what
in a mentally woman's home, making her pay for everything because they didn't have an apartment and they bounced from place to place to place. All right. This was not only in a mental home, it was within a building with the assisted living type of stuff.
Yeah.
They hid in this woman's apartment for 5 months. Okay. I text the woman. I says, I have the entire thing. I says, do you need help? We know about Belinda. Blah, blah. She was typing back so fast. She was misspelling stuff. Yes, I need help. I'm going to lose my housing. I'm paying for everything. I
Mag,
don't
you
know
can
what to
contact
do.
authorities on that.
And I called the building manager and I'm like, do you know these people are living in this woman's apartment upstairs? Or it was her counselor in the building. No. What are you talking about? Yeah, they've been squatting in there for 5 months. What? And within 12 hours, she was out in the street. Now, that's why Belinda hates me so bad, okay? Because we stood up for, it was her granddaughter that told me about this. Her granddaughter called me. She says, look what's
There's
going on.
always a really long fucking story to everything.
So,
you guys
well,
do.
because you people need absolute
A
exquisite
story
details.
doesn't help me.
All right, you want exquisite details. You know, I mean, Miss
Why did I ask
says
for
one word,
exquisite
and
details?
it's, well, what are you asking for? You're accusing me of something, but you don't want to talk
I'm
about
telling
the
you
facts.
that what you're doing in the community is making people not like you, which is why you have fucking
That's
problems.
not a popularity
Period.
contest for me. We got attacked.
Then
we
that's your
responded.
thing. And that's
You
your
drug
thing,
us.
and that's
You
what
drug
you
us to
wanna
this
play.
community. We went over here.
You were
You
already
drug us over here to Billings and all that. You went to Billings and you told us, "Oh, watch, this is going to happen." And then you went to these guys. You told all your minions that they attacked me and sent a pizza, and that's how we got to know Billings and them. That's why we
No, I know.
we got to know.
Wait. Let me correct the story right now, because the day this all began, it was in John Camillo's, and I got a message from Emmy saying, "Steve, will you please come to Camillo's?" I had no idea why I was going there. When I clicked the link, I said, "What's going on?" And it was because Barbie was trolling Emmy from the side chat. I believe that was the first day when this all began.
But I've known you longer than
Why
that.
would you reach out to Billings if you don't?
No,
even
I
know
reached
the
out to
guy?
Billings because when I was doing that apology to you.
Who, me?
No, Steve. I did that apology to you and John.
Here's all I know is I didn't even know about this side of
Yes.
this group until that incident.
And I may have at that point in time thought it was still regarding that, because I think it was just a few days after that. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know, we're
So-
splitting hairs. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. So see, you guys, this is what's going on. We're all starting to get different dates, different times, different
No,
stories.
you're just
Kind
making
of mixed up.
stories. That's what you're doing.
Really?
What?
Is that what we
Hold on,
do?
what?
How come my camera's on, but you're hiding?
Hey, hold on.
What the fuck? How am I
What
making up
part?
stories?
Why does he have to tell her again?
I'm as honest as I can absolutely be. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you want to trip on my wife because she missays a little fucking thing or something, go for it. This is who we are. That's it. We don't attack
Great.
people. We
You
fight
do.
back.
You attack
Okay? Good. It is what
No.
label me any way
You
you want.
attack people by going real life on those people. Yes, you do.
Okay. But then don't fuck with us. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like what do you want me to say?
Well, I learned
Don't
not to say
go
anything.
real life on us.
I
Taking
didn't.
our channels down is going
I-
real life.
No,
Sending
no.
things to my house, swatting me,
I
sending all kinds of fucking stupid shit.
Sorry, sorry.
I didn't.
You know, everything.
I didn't
All
do
that
that.
crap.
J-Mac,
You didn't.
look, J-Mac,
Stay
look, I
back,
don't
stay
think
back, stay back. Did she
Yeah.
swat you? Did Barbie swat you?
Oh no!
I
She
didn't
did.
swat
No.
them.
Okay.
Barbie went on and on about how
deliver the
badass she
pizza
was
to
on
her.
the internet. Now she was going to destroy us like she did Mark Terry.
Eddie, let me
Barbie was
ask you
a
a
badass.
This
question.
was Barbie's threat.
Eddie, can I explain to Eddie what happened just so he knows fully? Okay, so I was in John's one
Sure,
day
how about
trolling Emmy because she did what she did about Lolly, and I was just trolling her. I did threaten to take her channel down like I did Mark, which was a total lie, but she wouldn't have known me. So then I went and sent her an email with my name and the town that I lived in. knowing that she was a real lifer. I already knew that about her, so I knew what she was going to do, and she did it, and I exposed it. And they continue to do the same fucking shit.
Okay, so you know what? The thing is, to say
Okay,
I didn't
that's all
put
you
my name
got
on the
Barbie.
if I didn't put my
Sorry,
name on the
Lydia.
pizza, you wouldn't have known it was us. You could
That was
have.
your problem.
You could have assumed, but
Listen,
And why does it matter that I came on in your chat and yelled at you for doing so? Why does that matter?
yeah, he made threats.
you're the one that turned around
I called her a
and
bitch. It's not a threat.
you were telling me I was doxing you.
No, you're missing the whole part about taking us down, ruining us, destroying us.
That was a joke, but okay.
But yo,
Oh, I didn't
PDX,
see LOL behind it.
yo, PDX, J-Mac,
Yes.
PDX, J-Mac, I want to address both of you.
You know what you did. You know, you just didn't like what we did.
Look, it's okay to admitting
Most
to
people don't
attacking
like what you
people.
did.
I attack people. Steve attacks people. I mean, it happens, okay? There's no,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
agree.
point
Here's the thing,
there's no
right?
point about beating yourselves up about it.
Hi, Shannon.
We didn't go after you, right?
No,
We don't
no.
do that. We don't
No,
go
I
into
just-
someone else's chat and go, fucking Billings, why did you dare say that to blah, 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 blah. I mean, I guess that happened with Carolyn, but that isn't us. That isn't what we fucking do.
Hey,
You guys did it to us. I mean, and right?
He ain't
So
saying you guys,
then
not
you don't
you
like the
guys.
results, right?
well, I agree with the term. Look, I agree with the term. If you can dish it out, you can take it. But you also got to live by that standard too. That's all.
We do. That's why we don't attack people for no reason. We don't go,
Okay, fair enough.
oh, Froggy in the chat room said something, and now we're going to look him up and try to fuck with us. We don't do that.
Okay.
But when
okay,
Froggy
I'm
goes after us and we can't just fucking type 2 words in a thing and fix it,
No,
and
I'm not-
it gets
I'm
out of
not
hand, and that's what,
I'm
you know.
not attacking
So
you guys,
how did
but
your
hey,
Oh, did I actually pick your name? I just picked a name in the chat. I don't even know.
I'm just
It was
saying,
an
like-
analogy.
I'm just saying, attacks are just a normal thing around here. I mean, I attacked someone earlier.
All right, but here's the thing: we don't come from this community. We don't attack. This is new to us. We fight back.
But
Then why
you
would you
here?
immediately go
Then why
to
you here?
that?
Then why are you here?
Go to
Why
what?
would you immediately go to doxing people, sending
No,
people
honey.
pizza?
You doxed yourself.
I'm not talking about
No
me
one. Oh,
specific-
first of all, nobody
No.
doxed you. Doxing is taking your information and putting it into the chat room. This kind of fucking thing. You sent information to us, and I purchased a pizza that went to your house. Okay,
I
there's
wasn't
no
talking
doxing.
about myself.
There's no
Okay,
doxing.
okay,
I don't dox anyone.
I want to hear who she had. Okay, I want to hear who have we doxed?
Well, I'm pretty sure either way you look at it, there's not a lot of people that do know German lady's name. So for you to run around
actually-
and say it,
Actually, you know what?
Voight was
What's her
calling her
name?
Danielle the other day, right on the fucking-
Voight has been calling her Danielle in the same sense in the chat. Okay, we have it. It's also Danielle has been saying Voight's name Heidi. So
do
The
you,
reason she
do
keeps
you
calling
live your life on the
Burns
fact that
Chris
if someone else
Townsend
does something, you can do
is
it?
to annoy him. That's it. The reason she calls a lot of these people by their first and full names. We listened to it the other day. I mean, we looked at it. Berg's thing. It does not say his full name. It says Barrett something or other. But yet, German lady calls him Christian Barrett, blah, 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 blah. It's his complete last name. For
Yeah,
what?
like-
For no
like
reason.
I'm
And then the
saying
next sentence, she says Berg's. She's the one doxing. Lady. She's the one doxing people. She's on there admitting it, saying it. She snuffs her nose to it. She's untouchable. She's the one doing that.
Did you
And because
dox
we
her,
use
or
the
did
word
she dox
Danielle,
you?
now you're
Did
gonna,
she dox
you know,
That's by saying our
she's
name.
absolutely doxing us. She's on there calling my wife Piggy, on
that's
and on.
not doxing
Using,
her.
using her full name, all this fucking crap. Talking about the satellite images that she sent John over my house.
Thank you, Steve.
So by using her first name, that's already known, like you say, is hardly a crime. You're just digging, man. You're just digging and nitpicking.
Let's get to the real issue of the problem. The thing about it is you went real life. You're a real lifer now.
All right.
You can't undeny that. Don't try to run from it. Don't minimize
No,
it.
dude, I told you. That's what
Mark,
the fuck I'll
Mark,
do.
we've never denied it. Okay,
Right.
don't sit there and say we're trying to run from it because
No,
we're not running from it.
I'm not saying that you did.
You just
try to
said
do that. I'm just saying don't do it. Please don't, because I like you, PDX and J-Mac. I'm y'all's
He ain't
true
got
friend.
nothing like that.
I may be the only one that is y'all's true friend up here, but I am your friend.
And
I like
Voight,
y'all.
Voight wants me to address the Interpol links in the side chat to report German lady.
I went back and I watched that stream. Okay, remember, Steve, when you asked me, PDX, I'm going to ask you a serious question or something like that, and you asked, I can't remember word for word, so I'm going off on. You said, you go, PDX, can I ask you a serious question? I'm like, yeah. And you go, are you posting those Interpol links in your side chat? Absolutely
Yes.
not. I didn't even know they were going on until I went back and saw that. So that's all to God's truth. So there's a Voight trying to start shit saying PDX was posting that shit in her chat. It wasn't me.
So
I mean,
enough for nothing, right? As much as I can't stand the bitch, German lady hasn't broken a law. Okay, she's talked a lot of shit. She's broken some YouTube moral laws, but she hasn't broken no law with me. So what reason do I have to call the
Wow,
police?
Sue, thank you.
Thank you, Sue, for the gifted memberships.
There's absolutely no reason, all right? We said that publicly the other day, too. She's just talking shit and getting into people's skin and making a lot of fucking unnecessary comments that were against, I thought, YouTube's policy. And so that was that. I mean, nobody freaking just forgot what I was completely saying. Oh, yeah, she hasn't broke no laws or threatened our lives or anything like that for us to call, law enforcement in any way.